Hello, 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 welcome back to Hunter Tuned. Today, I brought Grannies Cavalier with the fresh LS swap to the track. This thing's been nothing but headaches, but I said screw it, I'm gonna bring this thing here, half finished or not. We're just gonna try to make a pass with it and see if it goes down the track. I haven't even tuned it. It's literally running on the startup wizard. Like I said, I never put it on the dyno. I didn't do nothing. I ran it down the road one time and did a burnout and brought it here. So, yeah, we're gonna try to see whether this thing's gonna survive, what it's gonna do, if it's gonna explode. I actually had to cut the whole front of the car off to fit a radiator in it because the old radiator that was in the car was mounted like differently, and I had to cut that to make that work because that's all I had today. And I'm kind of short on time lately, so I don't get to come to the track much. So we got up here. I did whatever I could to just try to come up here and make a pass. So that's what we're doing. Like I said, it's Holly Terminator. I haven't cleaned any of the wiring or anything up, but yeah, so. The tranny doesn't really shift all that great, but what do you think it's gonna do, Trevor? You think she's gonna go down the track?
No.
Right. I don't even know what it's gonna do. It's got some lifter noise. It leaks a little oil. Probably leaks a little coolant too, because I got this rag on the fucking radiator cap here. But yeah. And it's just a 6-liter with 862 heads. Turbo 350 that probably doesn't have third gear. But yeah, I don't know. We're just gonna ship it. Just race it. This tranny cooler's off of a refrigerator, I think. Anyways, yeah, it's got sloppy stage 3 cam and stock truck manifolds just dumped right out the bumper here like a proper pro mod. Everything's uneven. It's just a complete trap mobile. This thing is jankier than a lot of stuff. So I'm just gonna be happy if nothing falls off when I go run it down the track. The motor's welded into the car. This thing's funny. It was a joke. We got it as a joke. Try to just, you know, be funny, I guess. So, yeah. We might actually check the tire pressure because, you know, I don't know how many runs I'm going to get before it explodes and breaks because I have no idea if it's going to hold up or not. But, so I'll probably set the tires at like 18 and do a 1-2 burnout and see if it hooks. It does not hook whatsoever on the street. So I'm hoping it's going to hook here, but we'll see. Trevor's hooking up my GoPro right now inside the car. We don't have a hood on it either, but neither does he. Neither does he.
Round 3. Yeah, Dan is on 2%. I think he's going to go through the 3. Excellent light.
209. What the fuck, dude?
A rear-wheel drive Chevy Cavalier.
Well, welcome back, Hunter. We're happy to see you behind the wheel again.
Alright guys, so one, it definitely pulled the front tire just a little bit. Two, it's all over the place. Three, it stayed together and I ran a 12.6. 12.06. 12.06? 12.6. 12.06. I can't remember. Anyways, he'll show us the slip when he's back. I'm surprised it stayed together. That's all.
Oh, she's dead.
You had the guys looking underneath the car trying to go.
What?
They're pissed. The track people were fucking looking underneath your car.
Yeah, that's all I'm like, let's go! Whatever, we just needed to make one more. That's all. I knew the fucker go 11s, and I didn't even...
Oh no, it'll go 10.
It'll probably go 10s, honestly. If it had a slick and I could launch it hard.
And a good...
I didn't even stall it. I just punched it. That's probably why it didn't leak. Oh, that was fucking too fun. That was too fun. Too funny. Alright, I look weird without a hat. So the Cavalier just went... Hang on one second here.
That space over there, everyone.
Well, they run out of ink. It definitely went 11.6 at 106.
1168, 106.
1.6, 60 foot?
1.6, 260, which I could probably get it into the 1.5s or even a 1.4 if I had a slick on the car, but it has a radial, a really big radial. If it had a smaller tire with a slick, because it's a ladder bar car, it'd probably hook up a lot better. Shout out to the dude with the 75-pound zip ties to hold my radiator in, because...
175.
175.
175 pound zip ties.
Wow. Because I had to rush here to get to do this today, and I had to chuck this radiator in. This is actually off of the Fox body, the Chev Stang. It's the old one that was in there, and I put it in my attic for a rainy day, and, well, today it's a beautiful day, and we ended up using the radiator, and I had no fucking mounts, so I was just like, I gotta zip tie it in or something. So we zip tied the radiator in, and yeah, I mean, we just busted off 1160. I haven't even tuned this car. It hasn't even been on the dyno yet. I bet you this car it'll be a 10-second car if I tune it, put a slick on it, and we can 60 foot. If we can 60 foot a 1.4, I mean, that same pass right there, not even frickin' the linkage is messed up too for the shifter. Yeah. Like, I have to do a lot of this stuff to this car, but I've just been so busy, I'm just like, I don't even care. Like, just fucking bring it here, and then I'll have more motivation to work on it. You know what I mean? So, the linkage doesn't go to third gear. Like, I have to, like, be really easy with it for it to go to third. And reverse is the same way, so I have to adjust the shift linkage. And yeah, but honestly, what the hell? What a fun car. What a funny car. I can't believe it made it down the track with those motor mounts. And it's 60 footed like that. I told you they'd be fine, Trevor. He was all nervous about it. I mean, it's square tube welded to the frame. What's wrong with that? It's got 1 inch
square tube.
Yeah, square tube holds the engine. It's fine. It's leaking though?
You blew something.
What do you mean? Like a training line?
Oh, maybe not a trip. No, that's a zip tie. Never mind.
What?
I thought it was like a steady stream, and it's just a zip tie.
A zip tie? Okay.
Hanging.
Yeah, this car has lots of those. It has lots of those zip ties.
But yeah, she's leaking pretty good.
Yeah, it's also leaking from what I think is the pan gasket. But I really don't want to pull this fucking motor out. It's also clanging pretty good. You can probably hear it.
Oh
in the
yeah,
video.
she's fucking...
You can hear it clanging.
Yeah.
It's got some lifter noise. I don't know why, but it's got lifter noise. It's clanging away. But it's also clanging 1160s. So... Anyways, we'll talk to you guys later when I get home. Alright guys, back from the racetrack. It was nice getting out and actually getting to go race something. The Cavalier is obviously not the fastest thing in the world. I can build something plenty faster, hence why I have the Mustang and I want to kind of put that thing together. But the Cavalier did kind of exactly what I thought it would. Even without doing tuning or anything on it, it's literally got, you go through the startup wizard on the Holley Terminator, the little 3.5-inch screen, and I just said, hey, I have DECA 80-pound injectors, it's a 6-liter, blah, blah, blah. You just go through and you type in the shit, and that's all I did. Like, I haven't touched the tune at all. I'm sure there's some power to be made in the car from where it's at right now. And obviously the shift linkage needs to be adjusted because you guys could see, like, in the video, when I go to third, it doesn't go to third. Like I let out of it and I'm playing with the shifter and then it goes to third. So, and reverse is also that way. So like I have to be almost in park for it to go in reverse, otherwise it slips. So I think I gotta adjust the shift linkage to try to get the tranny to shift better. I think that same pass, if I were to get it into third right away, would probably been 1140, 1150. And obviously if I can get a tire under it to hold the power on the launch, because this car, I have a pretty high stall converter in it, just because I wanted it to launch hard. I wanted it to at least be kind of fun, NA, and it feels like a damn pro mod when I pull up to the line, like it's just like a big old Hemi, just ripping. So, I had a ton of fun. I'm super glad that I got to go to the track and see some people, see some friends, and Trevor, awesome for him coming out tonight with me. I actually got a new truck yesterday and we pulled it up there with my new truck, and it's been sweet. Honestly, like super thankful for the stuff that I'm able to do right now. Just been really tough to find motivation to work on these cars lately because I've been so busy working on other people's stuff that I come home and all I want to do is work on scooters and mopeds and just like small engine stuff, because it's a lot less stressful and it's not as demanding as drag racing a car. I've drag raced cars for the last like 10 years now, whether it's be Hondas or my Mustang or any of the other iterations of cars I've had in the last 10 years or so. And it's definitely a full-time job. Like, it's a full-time job to go drag race in a car. Like, if you want to go fast and you want to be improving and stuff like that, it definitely takes a lot out of you. And I think the main reason that I just haven't been driven to work on cars really in general is just because I've found some other stuff in life that I'm getting enjoyment out of. Like buying a house and spending time with my family and stuff like that. Like, I've been the type of guy that, like, I got ADD so bad with cars that I'm all or nothing. Like, I can't be halfway in. Like, I'm either 90% car, 10% like family responsibilities, etc. Like, it's really hard for me to focus, like, just like have a balance, I should say. Like, I'm just super ADD like that, where, like I said, it's, if I'm working on my own shit all the time, I'm not gonna make any money and I'm not gonna be tuning other people's cars. Like I was saying, my camera is actually full of storage right now, but I'm just gonna be either being able to work on my own stuff and focusing on that stuff and going racing and putting on a show, or I'm gonna be working on other people's cars and being bombarded with messages all the time. And it's tough because I've been pretty good with like my stress levels lately with just kind of, you know, working at a decent pace and doing tunes here and there and stuff like that. But it's really hard for me to be able to tune all these cars and then work on my own stuff and then come home and please a family. And we just got a new puppy. It's just been busy. I've been busy, and to do all that stuff, and like I said, I have like all these projects at home, you know, with these small engine stuff, and like all of it in my head all the time is just like kaboom, I'm just gonna fucking explode. That's what it feels like, at least. Like, I feel it in my heart, in my chest. I just feel it all over. Like, I'm fucking stressed. And like I said, when I'm doing like just the family stuff and kind of hanging around and just kind of living life without race cars, I don't feel the stress as much. So that's kind of why I've been lacking on doing videos and slacking with my own personal projects and stuff like that, is because I like feeling less stressed. But when it comes down to, you know, going racing and stuff like that, it's stressful. You fucking break shit, you gotta get the parts, you can't get the parts, you gotta put the parts on, you gotta tune it, you gotta do all this stuff, and you gotta prepare all of it. And I know from experience, I know all this stuff that I have to do. Like, I just know what it takes to make it work. So it's a lot more overwhelming to me than it is to some other people where they're just like, oh, it's just an engine and you just tighten a bolt and whatever. I know all around the engine and inside the engine and how the electronics work, and like all that stuff just goes on in my brain all the time. And tonight, when we took the Cavalier out racing, I literally said, fuck it. I'm like, I don't care if this thing explodes. The motor's making some clanging, banging noises, but it don't die and it just keeps ripping. And I just said, fuck it. I'm gonna kind of do what I used to do. And that was like how I was with the Chev Stang, is the car was kind of hacked together, the Chev Stang was, and so was the Cavalier. And I kind of want to just have something nice that I can put together and be proud of, which is the Mustang that I'm trying to do, and just be able to go to the track stress-free. That's kind of my goal. The Cavalier, even though I was just like, you know, screw it, I'm just going to go up there and race it, I was still stressed, you know, down deep. I was still stressed out because I was like, this thing's gonna the motor's gonna pop out of it because the mount's not solid, or just the motor's clanging, it's gonna fucking throw a rod, like it's leaking oil, so we had to wipe, like I don't know if it's leaking from the pan or what, but I overfilled it because I think the pickup tube O-ring, I put the wrong one in maybe. I don't know. I've just been like, you know, like I said, I haven't been able to take time for my own stuff, so I threw that fucking car together just to get it out and go racing. So, but anyways, it went 1160 with a 1660 foot still spinning out of the hole. The first pass it made did a 17860 foot, but it like hopped out of the hole. Like the front tires came off the ground, and then it limited, like it couldn't hold the tire any longer, and it spun. So, yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching the video, guys. I have a ton of orders to fill right now, and I'm getting emails every day. People are like, oh, you don't got my injectors shipped out yet. And I'm like, that guy, you know, sucks. I got a ton of Bosch 2200s in stock. I have injectors in stock right now, so I'm trying to ship them out as fast as I can for people. Sometimes 2 days is too long for some people. 2 to 3 days, I usually tell people. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer when I got other stuff going on, but yeah. Anyways, have a great night and a better tomorrow. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Might take the Cavalier back up to the track on Sunday. I'm not sure. They actually have another drag race day on Sunday. It's actually a bike day for Harleys and stuff. So maybe I'll take the Grom up with a sprocket change and try to go faster with the Grom. I don't know. See ya. Have a great night and a better tomorrow.